And if there are no questions or concerns for final approval.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Cruz, second by Commissioner Carnes. Roll call.
Commissioner Cruz?
Yes.
Commissioner Carnes?
Yes.
Commissioner Ward?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Mayor Downs?
Yes. Resolution 2025-R0404, resolution authorizing the intergovernmental agreement for participation in the Illinois Public Works Mutual Aid Network. And this is also for final approval. Would entertain a motion and a second to do so if there are no questions.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Carnes,
Second.
second by Commissioner Ward. Roll call.
Commissioner Carnes?
Yes.
Commissioner Ward?
Yes.
Commissioner Cruz?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Mayor Downs?
Yes. All right, resolution 2025-R0405, resolution authorizing a redevelopment agreement between the City of DuQuoin and Southern Illinois Realty Plus LLC. This is for debate and public display. Jeff, you want to come up and give us the rundown?
Good evening. This is a nice project for you. It is a TIF agreement involving the acquisition of the former McDaniel Furniture Building on South Division. Yeah, have one commissioner go, "Phew, yes, good." It is being purchased by Aaron Hoddes and his wife. It's going to be converted to an auction staging business where the auction is online, and this is where the properties or the products will be inventoried while they're moving it through. That's a wonderful use for this type of building. This project involves the cost of acquisition, the cost of redoing a roof, portion of the roof, and that particular roof portion is over $50,000. The total cost of renovation is $150,000, best estimate at this point. And this is a TIF deal, and we would reimburse $35,000 through the TIF programming. And that programming would be for either money we have on hand or money that will come in later in the calendar year.
Okay. Any questions for Jeff? If not, would entertain a motion and a second to put that on public display.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Carnes.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kirkpatrick. Roll call.
Commissioner Carnes?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Commissioner Ward?
Yes.
Commissioner Cruz?
Yes.
Mayor Downs?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, where are we on the buildings uptown?
I see that the contractor has moved his heavy equipment in on Division Street. The promise was that it would be started in April. It is going to be started in April, so that's where we are.
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Okay, resolution 2025-R0406, resolution authorizing emergency condemnation for 513 East Kais due to a structure fire, and this is for final approval.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Carnes, second by Commissioner Ward. Roll call.
Commissioner Carnes?
Yes.
Commissioner Ward?
Yes.
Commissioner Cruz?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Mayor Downs?
Yes. Ordinance 2025-00401, ordinance amending Section 39, Articles 5-2, 5-3, and 5-5 of the ordinances of the City of DuQuoin. This is for debate and public display. Ruth, this is our water, right?
Yes.
This is for water rates. So just need a motion and a second to put this on public display. It just reflects an increase of 2%, correct?
Yes.
Any questions or concerns? No. Just need a motion if you're good.
Oh, so moved.
Motion by Commissioner Cruz,
Second.
second by Commissioner Carnes. Roll call.
Commissioner Cruz?
Yes.
Commissioner Carnes?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Commissioner Ward?
Yes.
Mayor Downs?
Yes. Resolution 2025-R0407 is a resolution authorizing contract for engineering services with JT Blankenship for the IDNR boat area access development grant project, and this is for debate and public display. This is what I made mention of at our last meeting, where we got the fully requested amount of $200,000, and it's only going to cost us $2,000 fee for the all the paperwork. So that finally came through on our portal, right, Ruth?
Yes.
So we know we're good on that. So another improvement to City Lake for the people that use that, and pretty good return for our investment here. So would entertain a motion and a second to put that contract on public display.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Carnes,
Second.
second by Commissioner Cruz. Roll call?
Commissioner Carnes?
Yes.
Commissioner Cruz?
Yes.
Commissioner Ward?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Mayor Downs?
Yes. All right, I have no other business. Commissioners' comments? Kayla?
Nothing from me.
Ian?
Nothing.
Wade? Mike?
So I just want to take time to thank my two departments that I represent, the fire department, the police department. We have two very well-trained fire departments and police departments out there risking their lives daily to save lives and to save property. Very unselfish. They do their job, and I'd like for everyone to stand behind them, all the commissioners, mayor, and all the citizens of DuQuoin, because we are very blessed to have the professional, trained departments that we have, and I stand behind you 100%. Also, I guess Grand Street Machines Nationals this weekend. They've moved it up a month, so let's be careful and just safe. Hope everybody is safe. Also, this Thursday at 10 a.m. is the National Day of Prayer, be in Quoin City Park. And anyone that's available, that'd be good to do, because prayer is what keeps us here on this earth and brings our blessings. That's all I have.
Thanks, Mike. Jill?
No, I'm not sure.
Coach? Ruth?
No.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention street machines too. I know everybody was kind of nervous with the change on the weather and how it could be cold and rainy early May, but it's going to be high 60s, low 70s, and 10% chance of rain. So I think this first go-around on moving it up looks like it's going to pan out. So hope everybody has fun and is safe and get a good crowd here. Yeah, and echo what Mike said too about, yeah.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt
Yeah.
you, but was there a reason for moving it up a month?
That was their decision.
Their
Yeah,
decision.
Bonnier, the event promoter, talked to Luke and I, Davison, both, and, you know, we said we would accommodate whatever they wanted, and
It's always been, I mean, it's been
yeah,
summer.
they wanted it because it's so hot. The last 2 years has been 115 degrees, it seems like. And I know Luke offered them every weekend in May, and that was the one they chose, so, yeah. Other than that, I don't have an answer, just that's what they wanted, so. Again, like Mike said back, you know, our police and fire for everything that they do and saving people's lives and property when they're called to action, so. All right, that's all I have. Anybody in the crowd? Yep, Eric?
Yeah, I would like to take a moment.
Come up here so everybody on the video can see you and hear you. Calling you the carpet there.
I'd like to take a moment to address an upcoming investment that we're going to have at Prismian. And I think it will become a matter for the council at the next meeting.
Yep.
So I just wanted to make sure I had a chance to answer some questions and then also just present what I can at this point in time. And this is the first time that we're making this investment public. So if you haven't heard about it yet, that's why. It hasn't been released at the state level. It hasn't been released at any level yet. So you are the first that's hearing about it, except for the contractors that we're working with directly or the equipment manufacturers that we're working with directly. So we wanted to make sure that you guys at the city of DuQuoin are going to hear about it first, right? And then from today, right, I assume it'll trickle out some. And then we're meeting with the design to build firm Wednesday, since we've selected them. And they're a more local firm than Holland was. I can say that too now, because that's public enough, since they'll know who it is by Wednesday. And it'll be Faker McGee. So as we work with them, it'll be between what we call the big expansion you see now, right? We call that medium voltage 2. And then the next one, really creative, right? We call it medium voltage 3. To follow that. Between those two investments, it'll be a little bit over $100 million. So it won't be as much excitement in the front for the next expansion. This total expansion for number 2 was about 110,000 square feet, and the next one will be about 75,000 square feet. So still a very significant expansion, but it'll all be in the west, right? So for us in the west is behind the plant. So you won't see a whole lot of stuff going on, right? So as we finish up the front this time, we're not going to tear it all back up and tear it all back down. So as we get the fountain going again, we got a 60-foot flagpole ordered, we get all these things going, we won't tear it all back down and then build it back up. So it'll take us until probably the middle of 2017 to get everything, or 2027, to get everything done with the expansion that we're talking about right now. And we won't put any job numbers on paper. We're still working through that right now. But, you know, the numbers on the first expansion, right, were around $63 million, so that you can get an idea of the magnitude of the second expansion, right, to put us over $100 million between the two. And, you know, more significant equipment that takes up that 75,000 square feet. And that'll put us, we started around 250,000 square feet. So you add that 110,000 square feet, and then you add that 75,000 square feet. So not quite doubling the plant, right, in the course of about 4 years, but getting pretty close to doubling the plant, right, in a 4 to 5 year period. So pretty exciting between all of that as we continue to invest into Quoin. There'll be, I imagine, some more announcements that come out as we partner with the state and some, you know, expansion incentive projects with them as well. But we wanted to make sure we partner with the city like we always have in the past. And Jeff's been helping with all the background work, right, with that. So I think that'll be a topic of discussion in a couple of weeks. But I want to make sure you guys had a chance to ask questions and hear about it first, right? So.
Yeah.
We appreciate what you're doing for the
Yeah.
city of DuQuoin. You're keeping us rolling. But I was just wondering, with the expansion part, will there be any production or anything while you're completing the west side? Or does it all have to be completed before you'll start any kind of activity in those parts?
So with MV2, we are commissioning equipment. We actually just powered up today one of the two big lines that will actually be the lines that just say really generate more sales and generate more revenue for the plant or the city, whichever one you're asking for, right? But the ones that generate more volume. So for the plant, we actually just powered one of those two big lines up today. So it's nice that we're expanding to the west, because a lot of that will just be kind of out of the way of the existing equipment. With MV2, we did a lot of work inside the existing facility, and we're still doing some of that right now. We're still commissioning some of that in the next couple of weeks, and we're just finally getting to that phase of the project, because it takes, some of the stuff we're ordering, right, has 20-month lead times. So as we start cutting POs, we're doing that, started that process today, to start ordering equipment, right? We don't expect to see some of it until 2027, which is, you know, crazy to think about, right? But the stuff we ordered 14, 16, 18 months ago, right, we're starting to fire up right now, and starting to see the volume or the benefits of between now and August, right? You'll start to see all of that equipment start to come online, so and start to utilize all the new equipment.
Thank you.
From the medium voltage 2, right? And we'll build most of medium voltage 3 kind of as out of the way as we can, right?
Yeah, in terms of, you know, what this means for the city, on our commitment to Eric and his folks is, they've requested an additional $275,000. So they're gonna put another 35 to 38 million, and they're asking us for another 275,000. So that'll be, you know, what we announce in 2 weeks. But, you know, per their company practice, you know, Jeff and I were under a non-disclosure agreement, and the only other person that knew about it was Kalen, because he had to review the legal documents. So that's why none of you were brought into the loop. I apologize, but, you know, when we sat down and they said, hey, we're gonna do this 35 million, we're looking for another 275,000, I thought, well, it's kind of like that boat ramp grant. We're getting our bang for our buck there. So, you know, appreciate Eric and everything he's done, and Prismian, and just first-class people to work with, and continue to support and provide for the people who live here. So we appreciate it, and hope to see you back in a couple weeks if you want to come when we do our approval process.
I'll be at a wire and trade show for the meeting on the 12th, so I'll be out
All
of
right.
town for that one as we look at new equipment and meet with all the vendors, and we're right in the middle of all this. But we do have a chamber meeting next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we're inviting everybody in that wants to come, hopefully not everybody. But
Yeah.
everybody that wants to come gets to come into the new building and see some of that, right? So if you guys want to come to the chamber meeting next
Yep.
Wednesday,
Yep.
we will have our first set of visitors coming into the new office building. We moved into that last Monday, so a week ago today. So we are using the new office space as you see it.
That's great.
For a week today,
Yeah.
right? So,
All right.
yeah.
Thanks, Eric. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
If you guys
Yeah,
have any
thanks for
questions,
coming.
I'm
Yeah.
always available.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
I'm here about 420 North Linden again. There was about a month and a half ago when I showed up. I was only given the first paperwork on the destruction of the house. I needed to know about how much longer I've got before they finalize that, because Doug Tony told me there was no other way except for to knock it down.
Okay. I think Kaylin's gonna try and find that file and we can tell you.
Ruth, we condemned that one already.
He hasn't had the second letter. Did we haven't condemned that yet, was that?
That's what I'm saying, it had.
Yeah.
I haven't received a second letter at all.
Yeah, you'll get another letter, and then it comes through council for condemnation, and then it goes to the attorney, so you've got,
You still have a little bit of
A while.
time to try and make.
About
the
a month and a
repair.
half or so.
I mean, we could take it up at our next meeting, we could take it up 3 meetings from now, we could take it up 2 years from now, it just depends on what we want to do. I mean, if you're making some sort of progress or keeping Doug or Ruth or Kaylin informed of what's going on, you know, hey, maybe there's a hurdle here or there, then we'll give you a little bit of time. If it's just
I'm just
non-responsiveness,
working on
then.
trying to get all the stuff that we wanted out of the house,
Sure.
out of the house.
Sure.
And I work 5 nights a week, so.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to get up and get going around during beginning of the day to move my property out of the condemned house.
Okay,
So how that works is, what they're talking about is Doug, or property maintenance guy, will send you a second letter. Then it comes to the council for them to debate whether to condemn your house or not. Okay, once that happens, it comes to me. And then I order the title work on it and send you a letter myself, okay? Sometimes with the title commitment, title company will take a week to do it, sometimes it'll take 3 or 4 months. So when you're asking how long do you have, I don't know, because there's a lot that's out of our control.
Okay.
Okay.
That was the other question, was how many more letters will I be receiving?
The one from me will be just once, because that's what the statute requires. And it says you have 15 days from the day of that letter to demolish or repair the structure. After that, that's when I file the suit at the courthouse. Okay, so in the long story short is, I don't know how long you've got, because there's a lot of variables in there that I can't control.
Right. Okay, I just thought I'd catch up and find out what's going on.
if you can keep making progress, that helps, right? I mean, I understand you can't get it all at once, can't do it maybe every night of the week, but, I mean, you've got at least a guaranteed 2 weeks until we could potentially vote on it again, right?
Okay.
And then you got the time frame of that, you got 15 days. So, I mean, even if we did it at our next meeting, you're talking another 2 weeks after that. Then you got to order the title works, you're talking a week or two after. I mean, we can't give you a set time frame, but just keep making progress and it keeps everybody up here happy.
I'm just trying to make sure I get all the valuables and stuff out of the
Yeah.
house.
Oh, we understand.
So you don't want the house?
We've already decided it was going to get knocked down one way or another. And we know it's going to cost us money, and I'll just have to pay it as soon as I can. But we just need to know about a time frame for us to go ahead and collect all of our belongings out of the house and move it to a new location.
I would say as soon as possible on that.
Okay.
I mean, if we're here 3 months from now, then we're probably going to say you've had enough time.
Yeah,
If it's next meeting, again, and you're working towards it, you know,
yeah, we've started
We're-
moving stuff out already.
we'll work with you on it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? If not, we'll look for a motion to adjourn at 6:22.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Kirkpatrick, second by Commissioner Carnes. Roll call?
Commissioner Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Carnes?
Yes.
Cruz? Yes. Ward?
Yes.
Mayor Downs?
Yes.